Hey guys, so I was hoping to just talk to you for a second about some primitive weapons. We've been talking about survival scenarios, and firearms are great. Don't have a problem in the world with a firearm, but they're heavy. They take a lot of maintenance as far as keeping them clean. Ammo's heavy, it's hard to move if you have to move, which is going to be likely in a survival scenario. Even if you stockpile, prep, or whatever, it's always good to have something like this on a backup. And sorry, I'm trying not to be real loud. This neighbor's mowing, and this neighbor's having a pool party. So, what can you do? So I haven't shot a bow in years, 15 years or longer than that probably. Not one of these. This is a recurve. This is a Samick Sage, and it's a really great bow for the money. Brand new out of the box, you can get this bow for about 140 bucks. You're just going to get the bow and the limbs and a string for that price. There's places online you can get package deals with these, a few here and there, that you can spend as much as you want to spend building them up. And it's a cool little bow. It's got all the little attachments here, so you can put sights on there if you want, or if you wanted to bow fish, or whisker biscuit or something like that. This is a 45-pound pull, and that's at a 28-inch draw, and my draw is about 29.5, so it's probably about 47, 48 pounds for me full. So I'm coming back a little further. These are called beaver balls. They keep the bow quieter when you shoot. This is a brush guard, and it keeps brush going up under here and just little twigs and stuff getting stuck when you're walking through. And then this is on here too, just to help keep the silence, or make it quieter. Probably got a name, don't know what it is, but it keeps the string from smacking. This is a breakdown bow. You take the string off, and then you just take these off, and it'll all break down and hook it right into your pack. It's a stout little bow, and I'm going to take a couple shots with it here. I got this one on consignment, or off of consignment. Somebody had it on consignment at a bow store, Whitetail Outfitters, so they gave me a really good deal on this. This is secondhand, but so what? It was one of them scenarios where a guy bought it, and I shot it a few times, said it's not for me, put it in his closet. And so I got a really good deal on that. They don't have a lot down there. It's a great archery shop, or just, hunting store, period. They don't do a lot on primitive weapons. There's not really anywhere you can find around in my area that does a lot on primitive weapons that I know of. There's Pembroke Stop and Save, and you probably wouldn't even think of it as a hunting store. They should really advertise themselves better. That guy's really knowledgeable, and he has some things down there, and he's got different bows, he's got different strings. I actually got my arm guard from there, and my glove, and it's a pretty nice glove, lambskin. He's a cool dude. He didn't give me no deals, he didn't give me this stuff for free. He doesn't even know I'm doing this, so I hope it's okay if he sees it. But he was really great in answering questions, and he's a local business, probably about a month, so we're gonna give him a plug. If you guys are around here, be sure to stop in and see them guys. Whitetail Outfitters in Pembroke Stop and Save. Whitetail Outfitters is off of 114 going towards Floyd. It's just a few miles down the road. Pembroke Stop and Save, if you're coming from Blacksburg towards Giles County, it's right at Pembroke on the right. As soon as you pass town, you can't miss it. Look for the giant propane tanks. Cool dude. Also, when I was in Whitetail Outfitters, old man come walking up to me with a cane. You see me getting this, and he said, "You don't see a lot of people shooting primitive weapons anymore, primitive bows." And I was like, "No, sir, you don't." And he's like, "I'm a member of the archery club in Roanoke, and we deal a lot with just primitive weapons." He's like, "We got a big show coming up in June. You ought to come check it out." And he's like, "On me." And I was like, "Cool." I was like, "Is it something I can bring the family and kids to?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's a big thing. So we'll probably check that out if it coincides, time works out, and I'll be sure to fill you guys in on that." He also gave me the invite. He was just, I think, tickled to see somebody younger getting into this or trying to stay into this. And he told me I could come up there and shoot whenever I wanted. I probably won't go beating his door down on the offer right off the bat, A little punctuality never hurts. But we're going to take a few shots here. I've taken a few already. I'm a little, it's kind of like riding a bike. I'm keeping my grouping about like that. I'm starting to get a little tired, so I'm getting kind of sloppy. and I don't want to overdo it or my fingers will get sore and then I can't practice tomorrow. Because right now I'm trying to get 60 shots a day in. Here comes Jack to say hi. What's going on, buddy? Say hey, Jack. But yeah, we're going to take a shot or two right here, and I'm hoping if you've never seen how a primitive bow works, you know, it'll give you some idea. And if you know a lot more than me about it, and he's excited, I'm afraid he's going to come steamrolling through here, he does that. But if you know more than me about it, you know, feel free to give me some tips. I know I need to work on my form and tighten up. I've got to get that muscle memory down. But I'm shooting at 20 yards right now, and I get a few, you know, stray one here and there, sloppy. I haven't had to go look for an arrow yet, so that's a good thing. But you know, like I said, I'm keeping my grouping like that most of the time, and we're going 3 shots at a time here. So let's just take a shot and see how we do. Get back. It's hecka hot out here today. Not too bad. Let's take a look. You guys have to overlook my yard. I have clover all over. I mean, it is full of clover, and the pollinators love it. So if you know any honeybees looking for a home, I got a bunch of hives out here set up and ready to go. I'm not gonna make you stay. I'm not gonna buy you and trap a queen in there. Not against anything honeybee raising. It's just I ain't got time for all of it. But any honeybees want to move in. So see, I'm getting a little sloppy, but it ain't too bad. That's what I just did. I'm trying to be quick. But it's called instinctual shooting. It's where you don't aim. You just burn a hole through the target staring at it. It's like throwing a baseball. You don't aim a baseball. You just rear back and you let it go. Same thing. Now you can aim and you can put sights on this bow, but it's a lot faster if you can just go from the jaw up and let go and hit your target, obviously. And again, if you decide to get into this, you can get into this hobby. Minimum start shooting, glove and all, 150, 160 bucks if you shop around. And that's new. So, you know, you can find one of these bows for $100. Go get you a glove and a few arrows, you're ready to go. I wouldn't forget the arm guard. It'll teach you how to hold it if you don't have that guy. It might teach you how to hold it even if you got that guy. It doesn't feel good. But here's your little demo on some primitive bow shooting. Not too bad on my part, I don't think, for as long as it's been. But if I get that many shots a day in, we'll get somewhere in a few weeks. Check this guy out. Dude, there's a place right there. You can come stay. Stay anytime, man. Look at all these clothes, all this food. I just want a little bit of your honey. Come on, Mr. B. Tell your friends.